Well, evacuations are lifted after a wildfire on the northwest side of Fort Collins. You are watching 9 News at 3. Glad to have you with us. I'm Sam Shocker.
I'm Jennifer Meckles in for Alexandra Lewis today. So while people can go back to their homes, that area is still under a fire weather warning until 9 o'clock tonight. 9 News reporter Amanda Gilbert joins us live from Fort Collins this afternoon with an update. I know, Amanda, you've been all over northern Colorado today.
I have, and Jenny, it's actually so windy out here. Photographer and Alex and I just saw a bird struggling to fly, but behind me there was a ton of emergency crews out here earlier today. Poudre Fire Authority says there was a small fire just north of Fort Collins near Highway 287 that has been extinguished and controlled. Now that fire started around 11:30 this morning, and there were mandatory evacuations because the fire did start near some homes. Luckily, no homes, no structures were damaged. There was no injuries. Poudre Fire Authority says they estimate that around 1 acre burned in this area, but they're actually really struggling to get those results just because they can't use their drones with this wind. And they say this really strong wind has just been crazy to deal with today.
I would call it extreme in terms of wind and what we're dealing with out here, the debris. Another concern that we actually had while we were fighting the fire, even for me, a public information officer walking around trying to get some photos, were these trees that you see behind me. So they were actually breaking, limbs were coming down, there's trash going into the fire area.
And another thing I'm hearing about is just trees down across Fort Collins right now. I'm hearing there was actually a tree that fell at Colorado State University's campus as well on Oval Drive. So people are asked to please just be safe, especially while driving. Reporting live in Fort Collins, Amanda Gilbert, 9 News.
And Amanda, you be safe out there as well. We know that, as Jenny said earlier, you've been all around northern Colorado, and we're going to check in with you later. Thank you, Amanda.